click start streaming. No, actually, I forgot all about Eric the Car Guy. Someone got jealous of Eric the Car Guy, Joey says. No, actually, I had to get up to take a shit. So I was like, you know, I can feel the guy is kind of, Wondering why the hell I ain't broadcasting so much right now. Behind you, behind me, behind somebody is the reason why. And these fucking... oh, God. These are my dead mother's clothes. Excuse me. I'm allergic to dead mothers. Anyways. So, hi, guys. I took the liberty of making some headlines and everything before I get on here, even though I'm only getting on to at 1 o'clock here. So wait, hold up, this isn't right. I can't call it 11sies now, can I? Yeah, let me just make a copy of it right there, and then edit this one, and let's just call it. There we go. Fuck it. How about that? There we go. There. Oh, some of you are wondering whether or not to take me literally. That's adorable. Oh, there you go. So, good evening. Welcome to the Lost Begotten Fish Tank Atrium Bedroom channel. Yeah. Not quite 11sies, but fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do it live! And thanks for joining me, Carlos and Joey, and whoever's watching this in the future. Carlos met and guided through the city a married Mexican couple of 34 years. Nice hearing that inspiration today. Yeah, that's cool, man. 34 years is a good long time. Almost as long as they've been together. Oh, it was right there, just in the folder. Yeah. Easy to be funny in that particular instance. Speaking of fucking Donald Trump, fuck Donald Trump and fuck you if you voted for it. And, yeah. Fuck these lights. Hussies! If you don't want to get old, do not turn off light switches with your hands. I mean, well, if you don't want to feel as old as you are, use your feet. It's a common reason to have to lift something that you can probably do. You can probably get it up there, hold it up there, just use your toe. Just use your toe. Don't try to kick the light switch. You'll break the fucking light switch. Use your toe. If you're really good, you could, get it in one gesture as long as you practice a lot. But if you don't practice a lot, don't think you can do this. Try to properly exercise your stretchiness by putting your foot up there and then using your toe. And if you can't hold your leg out at that level, you need to get you a little Taekwondo book or something and learn how to be a proper human being. Anyways. So anyways. Speaking of proper human beings and the general lack thereof, it just, it's dawned on me before. I pointed it out before. It's just something I can't get over how obvious it is and how clueless so many people seem to be to it. That the consequences of not being faithful caretakers of the dominion that God gave you, it's literally going to lead to hell here for all of you, one that you cannot escape. You will be reincarnated here in this Venus the sequel. Anyways. Venus was a deal gone south. Literally. You give them an inch, they swim all the way. Anyways. So, I didn't just have to take a shit. I've been holding that shit for a while. But I finally got done to a stopping point, as it were, here with a total based on some very modest setup arrangements, based on basically no insulation, no paint factored in here yet. Just the raw setup, just to get it going, just to be able to start breeding fish and growing mangroves and getting everything cycled and the plankton enrichment, like basically getting this system to where I have this system now, which has taken a couple years. Hasn't it been 2 years? Has it been Has it been 1 year or 2 years? See, the drawback for me of living in one place for a long time is I lose track of time. I am really losing track of time the longer I live here. It is bizarre for me. Like, I need to keep a calendar nearby. I swear. I have moved so many times that I can literally reference the year by where I was. And being here so long is throwing me the fuck off. I don't know how old my fish tanks are. Could be 1 year, could be 2 years. I literally have to check stuff to figure it out. My videos, for instance. I think it was in 2015 that I set them up. Wow. I think it was in late August 2015 that I set them up. And then around the following spring, they started spawning. So my baby clownfish are a little over a year old now. Spot is, anyways. The oldest ones are. Anyway, so and now a word from our sponsor. This broadcast is brought to you by Tourette's. Tourette's. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Sorry. Tourette's. So anyways, I should have brought the sketchbook back here, but y'all can't really see that too well. I don't know, like the camera's kind of showing up relatively clearly. Let's see how well is that showing up. Oh, that's showing up clear enough. Let me come around. I'll be right back, people. Hold on. So I can't show you that part of the paper. But basically, I was drawing out. Yeah, I can show you that. Ceiling rafters. And. Ooh, can't show you that. The cinder block stuff that's going to go underneath it to support everything. It's in English. I mean, it's an interesting arrangement. But let's see here. See, here is kind of how the floor is going to go there. You can't really see that. There, you can see that part. So yeah, basically, I've been doing sketches to count up piece by piece, measurement by measurement, inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, millimeter by millimeter, nanometer by nanometer. Slowly he turns and comes up with the fucking price for the lumber that's going to take to build everything. And where, oh where, has, it's not that way, it's not that way, that's for sure. Oh, I want to show that one so bad. It's going to have a flood-proof standing height of 10 feet. So it's going to be able to be up to a 10-foot tsunami strike the structure with hopefully little to no effect, including debris. And this is a really pretty drawing. And I want to show you very badly, but I don't. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can show you, and that sucks. So. Just want to make sure there's. I had like pages that were helping me calculate things, and I wanted to see if there was anything I could actually show you that would show up on camera. that would give you an idea of how I was coming up with these numbers here. Maybe if I turn on the light, it would just fucking show up there. How about that? There's a little fish store, but it's going to be raised up off the ground with these steps in front of it. Where'd I go? Where'd you go? Should just draw a shitty version of it that I can just show you. Wouldn't be that hard. Okay. Where'd the picture go that I just showed a few minutes ago? I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to show it. Here's a giant rack for clownfish sales and rotifers and mysis and stuff. It's going to fit nicely into a little corner. If you remember what that looks like, I'll show you on the floor plan in just a second. Where the hell? Okay. There's the current floor plan. The current floor plan. It's been redesigned a few freaking times now. There's the back steps. Just in case this shows up better. The interior shot. That kind of sucks. Giant fucking fish tank in the middle. That's all you need to know about that. The fish tank is part of the structure of the building. Basically, it's already there. All you need to do is add the glass and seal off the bottom, and it becomes a fish tank. And it's in the other forms of the building, it's the safe room. And I figured if it could support a freaking fish tank, it's probably a pretty good safe room. There we go. Okay, so can't fucking shit. Okay. So that's the entryway, but that's a little higher than it needs to be. It's probably going to come up to about there. And then you can see the dome top and the windows kind of slat up. And makes a nice visual effect that you probably wouldn't expect anyway. And there's the handicap ramp. Anyways, this is an extremely elevated version. And basically the way those window shutters are is one of the ballistic resistant aspects to the demo model we'll be building. I'm going to build in some aspects of the earthquake-proof system. Basically enough to make it mud-proof, because this is Louisiana. So you know it's a crack-free foundation. The foundation is going to cost a total of about $3,500, so that's not bad. Like it's really not going to take long to build or anything, so not much labor involved. Concrete, I think I forgot to add the rental of the concrete mixer. I didn't look that up. I need to call and figure out how. I've laid a concrete slab with just a shovel and just a wheelbarrow to mix the damn concrete in, so that's not out of the question. I mean, there's not that much concrete that needs to be laid. What's up, Maximo? How's it going, bro? So anyway, the damage is approximately $99,785. That's a hell of a reduced business plan right there. That's including the land and 1 year's bills, as in the monthly bill amount times 12. And that's also including $4,200 for initial inventory. So that's board by board, flooring, roof, exterior walls, foundation, plumbing, electrical, interior walls, all the equipment, the initial setup for everything. I got it down to under 100 grand. And capable of expanding from there as I go. Not as much as one of the bigger pieces of land in those designs, but this took a lot of fucking work. Okay, so I'm proud of myself here. That's let's see how tall is it? 8. It was 8 by 16 by 10-inch tall cinder blocks. So that's 30 inches off the ground. The house itself, the where it sits, like where your feet are gonna stand, is probably gonna sit about 42 inches off the ground, 43 inches off the ground. And then from the ground up, 10 feet is how high it can float before it floats away. So, yeah. I also didn't include air conditioning or septic in that, but the climate control plan for that building is pretty freaking simple, actually. Basically, you just get 4 window units, mount them at the top, and turn them into Nazis. Just kind of form a little swastika of cool air, which I shouldn't be like joking around about Nazi shit now that I've cut my hair short. Anyway, so what was it? Fuck Donald Trump. Oh yeah, fuck Donald Trump. So Joey informed me, because I just know. I just tell how bad it's fucking going. I'm just okay. That's just the kind of mood I'm in right now. Okay. Keep doing your little thing, boo. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Joey informed me that they had a little meeting where the Russian press was invited, but American press wasn't invited. So I've just been, focused a lot on building the little, very durable, rugged structure that floats. You know, sound familiar? Oh, were you thinking of a law, of a technicality, of a rule, of a covenant, of a promise, of a rainbow? Toto, you're not in Kansas anymore. That doesn't apply. And at this point, well, there's certain ways that certain things can flood that would cause enough and other things and enough to cause other things. Bloop. Surf's up, dude. Anyways. What's going on with you, Maximo? Coffee, lazy, rainy morning. Glad to see you there. Glad to see a morning actually came. Let's see, how do I get this fucker here to cooperate? Cooperate, ye fucker. Ye old fuck heap. I guess that's good enough. Neville, what's up, man? So as I was explaining to my mates here, I just got done crunching down all my designs and equipment costs, including 25,000 for the land, including $22,980 for the first year's bills, and $4,200 for initial inventory, retail sales inventory. Comes to $99,785. So I got a business plan that initially I thought of in like a $500,000 to $900,000 range on 3 acres, now reduced to a quarter of an acre with separate housing that's going to be separately financed. as in a trailer. Oh yeah, yeah, looking sharp. Wow, I got a little carried away sword practice and just yeah. And I tripped while I was trying to fix my lawnmower. It was a close one. Anyway, so where is the floor plan that I was working with here? Because this is it right here. Minus the let's see, I don't have the funding for that parking lot right there included. Let's go over. Let's see what I'm missing right now, shall we? See, I could just use fucking gravel for that parking lot for the time being. Make that shit concrete later. I didn't do the deck. I need to do the cost on the deck. So that's probably, if I want to do the slab and the deck, another 10 grand on there, which isn't bad. There's no meat I can cut. I mean, unless I take that out of the first year's bills budget. I could probably build the deck and just do gravel in the front. I tell you what, I still need a freaking concrete slab to work on my own cars. I'm so tired of working on gravel and wood. Anyway. So minus the extra battered women's housing space there. That would be pretty much it. I wouldn't expect more than a few customers to show up at a time, so that's why I have such limited parking there. Naturally, I would expect people to just pull up on the empty grass in my yard. Gonna have it kind of set up to where they could do that. Which is why, if I did have the little farming area, a white picket fence would probably be advisable. Otherwise they're just gonna pull right up on the crops. Anyway, so there's a little front cut of it, and that's all I've been working on lately. Just this crap here. I need to go ahead and just move that parking space over, huh? And it might create a little more room right there. Main reason I haven't been on here doing much is because we've been busy doing something that frankly I find depressing as hell. And that's about it. I mean, I don't want to. What else to say? Been going through my dead mom's clothes. And she was like a cool biker chick, you know? There we go. 5 total or 6 total spots. Five normal, 1 handicap. Looks like enough parking to y'all. But you know, I figure if they're gonna find out, they're gonna find out anyway. So I might as well mention it. I do have some kind of good news on the whole funding front. Apparently, the government actually managed to realize how bad the shit's been getting as far as the coastlines and the endangerment of the ocean as a food source. And they've started funding different aquaculture things, including low interest loans for construction of aquaculture facilities, it says. They say, supposedly, allegedly. And, well, I guess we're going to be packaging everything together. So I went through doing a first and second draft of the entire conglomerate business plan. And now since then, I've just been itemizing the costs for this business plan and creating an extensive white paper so that I could do some kind of a government type or administrative type business loan and get everything in our name. So hopefully, since there's some incentive in that I've read just now as far as directly funding aquaculture stuff, I'm in luck. And this shit'll go somewhere. So I'm sure y'all are just as amazed at me at, the whole Comey being fired and now Joey. What was the source, if you're still here, man? What was the source for the news of the press not being allowed into the? Is that just everybody's talking about that now? The United States press wasn't allowed into a meeting between the White House staff, the president, and Russian fucking ambassador and people like that. But RT was. RT was allowed. They let RT in, no problem. Isn't that special? So that's the amazing fucking bombshell of the day. So they can continue with their general fuckery there or whatever. Just keep doing their things. Where's my general fuckery icon? I can't say general fuckery without my general fuckery icon. Where is it? How has it disappeared? It's supposed to be right there in channel icons, but it's not. There we go. All hail General Fuckery, Russian satellite puppet of the dysfunctional states of Malkavia. What a fucking joke. Anyways, so sorry if this is getting boring, folks. I'm going to get back on top of the news here shortly, but we got a lot of stuff, family stuff to sort through and everything. Been kind of busy, so that's gonna be all for the night. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for popping by. Click the like button, subscribe, check subscription. Beware of the cell phone strangler be stumbling. Have a good night. Peace.